online at wordradio.com and the Word Radio app.
The views and opinions expressed by the guests, listeners, and hosts of any program on Word Radio do not necessarily reflect those of the ownership, management, or advertisers of this station.
I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
All right, people. Write something on the board. Let's spell it. First letter.
L O G.
What's that? What?
It's time. It's time to have real, honest, open, difficult, and inspiring conversations. It's time for Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Well, hello there, family. Hello, and welcome to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. I hope you're doing well today on this Thursday, May 11th. I am your host, Carol Riddick, and you know, it's always a pleasure to be here with you. I can't tell you just how much I enjoy being here with you. I think I tell you that all the time, though. It is because it truly is my pleasure. In any event, you know what I like to do. You know what I like to do. I like to check in and see which of our family members are here with us, because we love to spread the love. For our family members on our socials, please send us a hello. Let us know that you're here and you're waiting or willing to join the conversation when it gets started. And for our family members who are listening, but not watching. Yeah, let me get that right. We know you're there. We feel your love. We always feel your love. Hey there, Nasir is checking in. Good evening. Good evening, Nasir. Good evening. Oh my goodness. Nasir's grandson is celebrating his third birthday. It's third birth anniversary. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. The baby. See, we need pictures, Nasir. I need a picture of this baby. You know, I love all the babies, but his grandson's name is Aeon. I love that. That's so beautiful. We're sending our love and all the hugs we can muster to the baby to celebrate his birthday. I appreciate that, Nasir, because I did say to everybody, if there's a birthday that you want me to recognize on the air, then let me know. Let me know, because, we love love here. It's about love and life. Tia Shanae is saying, hey, Tia, thank you for joining us again. Hey, family. Hey. And you are welcome, Nasir. For our family members whose light is shining just a little dim today, I like to send you some extra love. All the love and hugs that I can muster in this moment right here, I'm sending to you, to each and every one of you, because we need it sometimes. Y'all held me down the other day when I needed some extra love and hugs, and I'm going to keep saying it because you did. So here we are, Thursday. This is the end of Love and Life's week of this week. But we are coming upon the weekend where we celebrate those we love who are our mothers or our other mothers or our bonus mothers or anyone else we choose to recognize in that capacity. And I love it. Those of you who know me and are familiar know that my mother I lost my mother in 2018. My mother transitioned in 2018, but everybody that knows me, they know I always say I have a happy inside my hurt, because my mother was she was such a fireball that I still feel her. Each and every day. I miss her more and more, but I feel her every day and feel her love. So I will be celebrating her, and I know she will be celebrating because she'll feel me too. That's how much of a celebration I'm going to have for her. But for you, for those of you who were kind of figuring out what you were going to do this weekend, or kind of, saying, I waited too late to plan. Well, guess what? Today's show is dedicated to that. We thought we would help you out, give you some ideas, some things to do this weekend. There are a few events actually that are taking place, a few of which we are aware, that we thought we'd make you aware of and let you know, so you can look like, you've been planning this for a long time. You know, we like to help. So in any event, I want to know first, though, before we get into the ideas that we're going to share with you, what are you doing this weekend? In what ways are you celebrating? What do you have planned? Are you going out? Are you staying in? Are you cooking? What are you doing this weekend to celebrate your mother, or the other mother, or the bonus mother, and all that good stuff? Or those that, like I said, we choose to celebrate or recognize in that capacity. Talk to me. I want to hear from you. And you know that you can call me at 215-634-8065, or you can call me toll free at 1-866-361-0900. For our family members who are on our socials, let me know, because I want to know what you're doing too. Tell me what's going on this weekend. I want to know. Tia writes that she is having dinner at home with her mommy. I love it. Wait, now, Tia, are you cooking? Because mommy can't cook now. No, I'm not saying she can't cook. I'm saying she shouldn't have to cook. Let me correct that. Tia, are you cooking for mommy? I hope there's a yes in there. I hope you're cooking for mommy. And I have another question. For those who have daughters who are mommies, do you celebrate together? Do the mommies celebrate together, or do you just celebrate? What do you do? I want to know. Tia writes, yes, she will be cooking. Yes. I love it. Okay. I've indulged enough. I've wasted enough of your time wanting to know what you have going on. I still want to know, but I actually want to share with you, like I said, some ideas and some suggestions that we have for you for this weekend. And because we do, I want to bring a person on, a guest. I call her one of my family members. She's one of my sisters. This woman's voice is phenomenal. Okay. Her voice is phenomenal and her spirit matches wonderfully. She's such a beacon. I mean, truly a beacon. Every time I see her, she lights me up because she's such a beacon. And I know when you see her and you talk with her, you're going to know exactly, what I'm talking about if you're already not familiar with her. I'm going to bring her in the room because I know she doesn't have a lot of time. She's actually at rehearsal preparing for the event that we're going to share with you. So I'm just going to bring her in the room. We're going to talk to her, talk about her, and we're going to get into it. How about that? Her name is Paula Holloway. Hi there, beautiful. How are you?
My sister. How you doing, Carol? Thank you for having me.
Listen, now, it was, I couldn't help, when we were talking about what we were going to do and on this show. So Paula, for those who may not be aware, on this show, this platform right here, it's called Love and Life because that's what we do here. We share love, we spread love, and it's about life. So everything under the umbrellas of both love and life, that's what we do. We cater to it, and we try to do it in a positive way. So there was no other, I had to have you here because I love you so much. And because you have an event this weekend that I just think would, everybody should attend.
That would be awesome. Love you, Carol. And I'm so happy that you have this new platform. I just know it's going to just soar and do amazing things because you like to my life as well. Every now and then I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts and have my chai latte, and I'll think about you in a mug, and just so I think of you.
Oh my goodness.
I,
Family,
chai
Paula's
latte.
telling on me. She's telling on me. I love my chai lattes. Okay. It's either a matcha latte or a chai latte for me. That's my whole life. I call it a hug in a mug. And
Yeah,
she knows. She knows. You know,
that
I had a
thing on that cruise, and I'm like, oh, I like this. I never had it.
and I get it with oat milk that just sends it over the top for me. Oh
I,
my goodness.
that's the only way.
That's the only way to have it. So Paula, I know you're in the midst of rehearsals, and I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your rehearsal to come and talk with us about your event. Can you tell us about the event, please?
Sure. Lynn Brown Group and Jalen Productions decided to do a Mother's Day seafood brunch, and they invited me to be the music for that event. And I said, okay, I'll do it. So there's a brunch at it's called the Shaking Crab, like a shaking crab. It's at 43 East Snyder Avenue, like maybe like 5 minutes from Warm Daddies, the old Warm Daddies. It's not far from there at all, and
Mhm.
I think we're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna be doing a little R&B, a little Shaka Khan, a little jazz. It's gonna be a mixture of music and hopefully a whole lot of fun. And I guess I got ahead of myself. It's this Sunday, May 14th. There are two shows. At 11 o'clock, there's a show, and then at 1:30. And you can get tickets by going to paulaholloway.com. Oh,
Yes, yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
If for any reason you have a problem getting the tickets, you can call me at 484 429-6717. But it's actually going to be, it's posted on Facebook. So if I said the number wrong, it's actually posted on Facebook. But I just don't want to miss out because we were having a little bit of a few glitches with the payment system.
Mhm.
And I don't want anybody to miss out if they really want to come. And we want you to come down and have a good time, have some seafood, some good breakfast. They have like pancakes and waffles that will have like bananas Foster on it if you want it, or
Mm.
a peach cobbler kind of something on it. It's going to be nice. It's going to be
That
nice.
sounds awesome. Okay. It sounds like
Yeah.
everything that I
It's
probably
everything
don't need to have, but
make
it
you feel.
sounds like all that
Yeah,
comfort food, all kinds of wonderfulness. Paula,
yeah.
for our family members who are unaware, can you please talk a little bit about your history? Um, yes,
That's
please.
I'll try to keep it short. You got the violins playing in the background. I grew up
No.
in the church, and then it developed into me singing solos for a lot of different groups, and then got my little taste of R&B, and I worked with several R&B bands while I was developing my R&B style. And you probably know me more for singing with UGO right now, but I've toured with my first tour was with Patti LaBelle, and then Regina Bell for about 12 years on and off. I toured with Phyllis Hyman, and I toured for the last 6 years. My last 6 years, I toured with Anita Baker. I'm trying to run off the list in my head. Um,
Mhm.
and I just love to sing. I love music that makes you feel good. I love music that makes you forget about what's going on and speaks to your heart and your spirit, and just takes you away from everything, all the news, the bad news, and all that stuff. I just like music, and I'll tell people, and I really believe this: music is medicine, and I thank God that He gave me music as a means to, go through life's ups and downs, because they're going to come no matter what. You're gonna have some ups and
Mhm.
downs. And, what else? So I sing with UGL, Urban Guerrilla Orchestra, and then I have my own band, Generations Soul Scion, and it includes my children as my background singers, and like I said,
Paula.
my children are singing with me, and so that's a great Mother's Day present. They will be there Sunday, and I just want to spread the legacy and allowed us to keep going. That's really why I pulled them into it, so they can know that you don't have to make this a career, but it's to make money in a legal way, and it also makes you feel good and makes other people feel good. So
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was going to say, well, two things from what you just said, but the first of which is that I've been listening to you for years. And I was telling our family members, I don't know if you heard me say that I love your voice, but I love your spirit more importantly. And, there are not a whole lot of vocalists that can hum and touch you, in special places. And you are one of those people, because you feel what you're singing.
Really?
That means a lot. Now, you and I have had some conversations.
Yes.
We have a good and grown relationship with the Almighty. Okay. But because I believe of your relationship with God, because you are able to like emote like some others are unable to do. So when you sing a song, it comes over differently. It's almost as if every single experience about what you're singing is an experience that you've lived or you've had some experience with. So I love that about your performances, which was another reason why I just feel like it would be so, such a treat for our family members to come and experience you and spend some time with you. But now the second thing is that I had no idea your babies. Okay.
Yeah.
The last time we talked about your babies, I think we were talking about your son, and he. Okay, please talk to us about that. What is that like, working with your kids?
Well, it's interesting in a great way, because sometimes your children express things differently to you than someone else that's working for you.
How about that? I don't doubt that.
Very open to the things that I suggest to them, and I think they understand what my goal is, because my mother and father did that for me and my siblings. My mother taught us how to harmonize and to blend and what to listen for. And listen, if you hear too much of you, that means you're probably too loud. And it's when you're doing background, you gotta blend it together. And my mom used to describe it like this. She said, both my parents sang, and she said, well, she described herself as a great background singer, and your dad is a great lead singer. So I think I've been blessed to get the best of both worlds. And just to touch on what you said, I appreciate you saying how you can feel my connection with the songs, because and it's really true. And I know that my experiences in life, both good and bad, have all been for that single purpose, to be able to touch someone and let them know they're not by themselves. Because I don't want to preach to people, but music can teach or like touch somebody in a way and lift them up in a way that sitting on the front pew of the church can't. For if you sit on the church pew, on the front pew every Sunday, it may not lift you. And I don't want to preach at people, but I want them to know that there is someone that understands what you're going through. And I pretty much every song that I sing, there's a connection to it for me. And I don't know any other way to do it. I had experience with Phyllis Hyman, and I toured with her, and she said that the only time that she felt like she could sing was when she was sad. And I thought, wow, that's really, I'm sorry that that's the only time you feel that way, I think I'm able to express when I'm happy in music, when I'm sad, when I'm angry, whatever the emotion is, there's a song that can speak to that. And I'm grateful to know that. So I'm sorry if I've been talking too much.
No. We love it. For our family members who are unfamiliar with you, this gives everybody an opportunity to meet you, to get to know you better. So the more you talk, the more they get to know you. But family, if you've just joined us, you're tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online. at wordradio.com. That's WURD radio.com. I want to say hello to a few more of our family members who are joining us on our socials. Chris Clements, hi there. Blessings to you as well, and thank you. Eva Berry Wilson, good evening to you, Eva. Thank you so much for joining us, Eva Berry. Lily, hi there. She writes, good evening, Carol, Kayla J, guest, and WURD, family and friends. And Raphael, so good to know that you're here with us too. It's always nice to read the comments that you all read us. I just cannot express to you how much your comments mean. We're talking about what's going on this Mother's Day weekend. We're offering you some opportunities to get out there, some options. How about that? Some options to enjoy yourself. We're talking now with Paula Holloway, whose show will take a place on Sunday, May 14th at the Shaking Crab. There are two shows, if I'm not mistaken, right? Is there one or two? I'm not sure.
It's two.
There are two.
This is and 1:30.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do right now, though, because when we're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to get back into that again, because I believe I cut you off and I want our family members to get all of the information uninterrupted. So family, stay with us, please, because we will be right back.
Let's face it, life looks a little different. During these times, we're doing our best to keep our minds and bodies strong. And getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters, like having game night at home. Yeah, can't do that while sick with the flu. Now imagine family movie night that your daughter can't live without. Well, that's ruined. And don't forget your uncle's socially distanced cookout. See, that's why it's important to be at our strongest. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
What are you waiting for? If you've been enjoying the information and interviews WURD provides every day, or come out to our community events, it might be time to become a member. This year marks the 20th anniversary of WURD, and there's no better time to join the forward movement. Sign up or renew your sustaining membership at just $90, or your digital membership for just $5 a month. Join online at wordradio.com/membership, or pick up the phone and give us a call at 215-425-7875. Press 4 for assistance. The time to join is now.
What am I waiting for?
The Pennsylvania primary election is Tuesday, May 16th. There are important races on the ballot that will shape the future of Philadelphia. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you have your mail-in ballot, please don't wait. Send your voted ballot back via mail, Dropbox, or mobile site around the city. Your mail-in ballot must be returned by 8 p.m. on May 16th. Your vote is your voice, so make sure you're heard on Tuesday, May 16th. For more information, visit vote.phila.gov.
This is the story of a very special woman. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician or an entrepreneur. Her knowledge was limitless and still is. She could also make monsters disappear, especially those that lurked in the shadows under the bed. Once, this woman put back together a teenage girl's broken heart, which had been shattered in 1,000 pieces, just by giving her a bear hug. She masqueraded as a regular person at work, but as a superhero at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
This WURD public service announcement is a reminder that every voice and every vote counts. We are committed to keeping you informed, and we encourage you to participate in the process.
This is Charles Ellison, host of Reality Check on WURD. More than 2/3 of all poll workers are 61 years of age or older. That's created a serious poll worker shortage, as older poll workers are understandably nervous about health risks during pandemic. If you or someone you know under the age of 40 is looking for part-time work and is interested in contributing to their community, sign up to be a poll worker today. In Pennsylvania, go to votespa.com, click on Be a Poll Worker, and complete an application. Keep following us at OnWord on Twitter, Facebook.com/forward, and #WordOnPolitics for constant updates.
This BSA is a part of Every Voice, Every Vote, a collaborative project of the Lenfest Institute for Journalism, with lead support provided by the William Penn Foundation. Learn more at www.everyvoice-everyvote.org. Editorial content is created independently of the project's donors.
You're listening to Love and Life with Carol Riddick on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Well, hello there, family, and welcome back. Welcome back to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. That's WURDradio.com. We are talking with none other than Paula Holloway, the incomparable Miss Paula Holloway. I invited her because if you missed what I said earlier in the beginning of the show, we thought we would give you some ideas, for things that you could do to celebrate this Mother's Day weekend. And when I tell you, going to see Miss Paula Holloway is one of the best suggestions. We have a few, but when I tell you, you cannot go wrong going to a Paula Holloway show. We have one of our family members who wrote in the comments, Carol, is she one of the UGO female singers? And didn't she record with Miles J?
I did. Who knows that about Miles J?
Our family member, Nasir Butler. Nasir writes, hey, wait a minute. I know who this is. So you know how phenomenal she is. You can speak to that, Nasir. So yes. Paula Holloway has a show, excuse me, on Sunday. Paula, can you give us all of the information again, please? The times.
Sure. So I have Mother's Day seafood brunch. Oh, you hear the trains in the background. Sorry for the, I'm at the rehearsal studio. So for Sunday, it's Mother's Day seafood brunch, and it's going to be at the Shaking Crab at 45 East Snyder Avenue in South Philly. Literally about maybe 5 minutes from the old Warm Daddies. So if you're familiar with that area, there's plenty of free parking around there. We have a couple little surprises for you. 2 options for the brunch, the seafood brunch. We have 2 options, and it's Sunday, May 14th. The first show is at 11 a.m. The second one is at 9:30. I'm sorry. Listen to me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute now. This reads 11 a.m. and 1:30.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm going to help you. How about that? I'm going to help you. So Paula Holloway's show will take place on Sunday, Mother's Day, Sunday, May 14th. There are 2 shows. The first is at 11 a.m. The second is at 1:30 p.m. And the venue is called the Shaking Crab. It's located at 43 East Snyder Avenue, Philadelphia, PA. So you have one option for Sunday. And we're offering you some for the next couple of days. Okay, some options in case you Sunday might not be good, or you might say everybody's going to be at Paula's show. It's not enough. There's still time. There's still time. So Paula, I want to say thank you to you for number one, taking time out of your rehearsal to come and talk with us. and to just share some time with us, and to extend the invitation to us to spend some time with you. We thank you.
Thank you, Carol. I really appreciate that. And I'm sorry if I'm a little scattered. I'm multitasking in my head and I'm hearing the rehearsal in one ear and so I'm a little
Don't
all
you
over
dare apologize. First of all, we're all creatives, okay? So don't you dare apologize. That's what we do. That's who we are. I love it. I love it. I love it. And everybody knows, listen, we can't do everything at the same time. We can't be in all places at the same time. And we interrupted you. I did, not our family members. I interrupted you in your rehearsal. So thank you again.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you and what you're moving into this next area. Thank you for in it. And I'd love to come back when not thinking about 27 things.
You always have an invitation, Paula. You always have an invitation. Well, go and finish that rehearsal and we'll see you on Sunday. Okay.
All right. I love you all. Thank you so much. Hope to see you there.
Friday. All right. So family, okay, you have one option. The first option is on Sunday, on Mother's Day itself. I told you we're here tonight, because you can tell I'm already on 10. I'm already ready to celebrate Mother's Day. I know, my biological mother is not here, but my bonus mothers and my other mothers are all still here with me in person, and I'm ready to celebrate them. I'm going to celebrate my mother too. She just can't be here with me in the flesh to do it, but she will be celebrated. Know that. So I'm so excited to continue extending invitations and opportunities for you to celebrate. And our next guests are going to talk with us about, I'm so excited. I love theater. Our next guests are going to talk with you about the play called Chicken and Biscuits. I love the name, first of all. Okay. Love, love, love the name. But they're going to come on and explain to us what Chicken and Biscuits is all about. I don't think I need to know any more than the title alone, but because we want you to want to go to see the play Chicken and Biscuits, they are here to talk with us. I'm going to invite the director, none other than Tyrone Robinson, to speak with us first. So family, I invite you to meet Tyrone Robinson. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Carol, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure to meet you as well. Even if it is virtually, it's such a pleasure.
All good. Hey, virtual is better than none.
How about that, right? Okay. We love the love. Yes, so, first of all, again, welcome. Tell us about Chicken and Biscuits.
Yeah, Chicken and Biscuits is, we call it a soul-filled, comfort food-filled love fest comedy. It's a hilarious comedy, family comedy, all about two sisters who are feuding on the day that they bury their father. So hilarity ensues when they come together and a family secret is revealed. And playing at the Bristol Riverside Theater, we open on May 16th and we go until June 4th, I believe it is. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of joy.
Okay, so from where did this idea come?
So this play is written by Douglas Lyons. It was on Broadway about 2 years ago. It took Broadway by storm. Black playwright, all Black cast, and it is about Black joy, Black family, and it all happened whenever Douglas's family, his uncle passed away, and this story came from his actual real life experience. So imagine, your uncle passes away, and you go to the funeral, and this big family secret gets revealed at the funeral. And all the craziness, you got your crazy aunt and auntie, and yeah, it's a fun ride.
It sounds like it already. Okay, it sounds like there's a whole lot that will be taking place in this play.
Right.
So it's really when I learned of it. First of all, the title, Chicken and Biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I thought was, okay, now what is going to happen in this play? What are we going to talk about? What is it? Is it food? Is it what?
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah.
You know what we say? We say we are so excited to invite all the audiences to come to our dinner table and just enjoy this feast of joy and family. That really is what it is. It's a feast of joy and family. So we're inviting everybody to our dinner table to enjoy that.
I love that. And since we're inviting family, at this time, I'm going to invite Quadria Tangori into the room so we can have a conversation, a full-on conversation, to find out some more, because I'm not familiar with the theater itself. So I need to know more about the theater. You know, I want to know about the theater. I want to know about it all. Okay. Well, we're having a little issue with Q's. We're having some technical issues there with Q, but don't you fret, family, because Q will be in the room, just not at the moment. What we'll do right now is we'll go to our phone lines because we have one of our family members who is looking to join the conversation. It might be Ron. Ron, is that you?
Yes, I'm here, Carol.
Hi, Ron.
Yes, I would like to say this to your audience. Remember, precious memories, oh, how they forever linger. And your parents probably said, love is a many splendid thing. Oh, love is nature's way of giving a reason to be living. So walk on with love in your heart, and you'll never be forgotten. I want to tell the story about Carol's mother real quick that she mentioned on one of our programs when she first came on. And, of course, and she was saying that she went down south, and Miss Riddick, and so something was that Carol was very young. So Carol calls the mother, let me say around 11:30. So Miss Riddick answered the phone. Carol says to her mother, Mom, something, well, something. She was saying something, I don't know, she was young, but a boyfriend or something like that. Miss Riddick choked her. Karen, hang that phone up and call Aunt Mary. Right? So what I'm saying, and I never heard her, but what Carol spoke about her mother, she was very abrupt but very sensitive. She was a non-nonsense person. Mm-hmm. And because of that, Miss Riddick, and I want to thank her and thank God for bringing Carol and her family, the rest of them, into this world here, because we are better off because of it. And remember, if you don't have a mother, somebody's mother have engaged and took you and brought you where you need to go. You call them grandma, auntie. And this is very important. So I just hope everyone look at every day and value that. Because Carol, every time, and the listening audience, every time you look in the mirror, you're going to see the resemblance of that parent. Isn't God a wonderful God? He's magnificent.
Yes, he is.
I hope everyone have a beautiful day, and blessed are the givers of this world, all you givers. And you are obligated because your parents have sacrificed so much to give back. Thank you very much. And most have a blessed, safe rest of the week. And this God just be with you. And thank you for everything that they're doing in this station to make a difference in Philadelphia. President Obama said, yes, we can.
Yes, he did.
We can make a difference in Philadelphia. Continue to participate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ron. Ron, I can't thank you enough. Whenever Ron calls, Ron shares love and positivity. It's always a great message that he shares with us. And I cannot believe you remembered that story about my mother.
That was beautiful.
Yes, it was. And that was he was so right, though. My mother was she was abrupt, but she was stern, but she was a loving woman. But with me, because I'm so sensitive, growing up as a child, I was always so like, that was always my reaction. But everyone who knows me, and even if you don't, you know that I love my mother. Yes. You know that my mother loves me. I hate to say I loved her because she's no longer with me, because I still love her. I love her the same. So everybody knows I love my mother. And I do want to say one thing, although we're extending invitations, options for you all to celebrate Mother's Day. Listen, it's all right if mommy is not here. It's all right. It's all right if she's not here. Let's go out and celebrate her anyway, because that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Because like I said, I love my mother. And so I'm still going to celebrate her. And like I said, we have other mothers and bonus mothers and all of that good stuff. I love
too.
That you
said that. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's always an extension, because just as Ron recognized too, there are other people in our lives that we recognize in that capacity or who have poured into us in a motherly way. So they should be recognized too. Love is love. Love is love. And so family, I was explaining to you after Tyrone told us, he gave us a brief synopsis of Chicken and Biscuits and was talking about all this family. I said, well, we're going to invite Q into the room. And then we had this big technical issue. I know, right? The devil is a liar. Let me tell you that. But because our God, the one we serve, is a magnificent one, we do have Q waiting to come and talk with us. So what I'm going to do is bring Q into the room right now so she can join the conversation. We can have a family dinner right here.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hi. Hey, everybody. Hi, Tyrone.
Hey, Miss Q. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Hi, Carol.
Hello. It is a pleasure to virtually meet you as well.
Nice to virtually meet you too.
I had to say that. I mean, you know, I'm always on 10. I'm always on 10. So I know people say, well, I feel like I'm
It's all good.
It's all right. 10 is all right.
Yeah.
So Tyrone was telling us about the play. I told him I don't know that I needed to know more than the title alone. I'm a foodie, so chicken and biscuits is all right with me. Okay, any day. Okay, but please talk with us about your role at the theater because I was telling him I'm unfamiliar with the theater.
Okay, all right. So my role at the theater is the director of education and community engagement. And what that looks like and what that means with the theater, you know, we're located in Bristol, Pennsylvania, right? So we right in the middle of a lot of stuff. We somewhere, you know, not Philly over there, but we kind of Philly, you know, people from Philly come over every now and then.
Just
you know, the Mercer County area, you know, on the other side of us. But we serve Bucks County, and we really want to make sure that our theater gets to diverse audiences. But the first step of that is making sure that we are doing what they want to see. We are making sure that, you know, folks know that, you know, they can enjoy diverse theater in Bristol, that they can see theater that highlights different stories, that highlights the Black experience, that highlights whatever it may be, diverse culturally, you know, making sure that folks know that they can resonate with the stories that we're telling. But that said, there's a lot of work to do at our theater, just like a lot of theaters across the country. And we have to make sure that folks feel comfortable in our space. And that starts with just kind of breaking down the barrier between we are the theater and the community. So breaking that wall down. So a few examples of some community engagement that we have done surrounding chicken and biscuits, our community jam that we just had on April 30th. Now we talking about food and being foodies. Okay. We invited different restaurants. We actually really highlighted Chef Chantel, who is a local chef in the Bucks County community. And she did her thing with the chicken and the biscuits and the mac and cheese. And, you know, you name it, the banana pudding. But we wanted to celebrate. No, it wasn't only Black folks that came out. No, it wasn't. But folks got to taste our foods, got to celebrate our foods and be in community with us. And a lot can happen through food, as we know in the play as well. So we got a chance to really be in community, to celebrate this play, to celebrate African-American foods and the chefs behind it. In the community jam event, it was a free event. We invited lots of folks from the community. We had gospel choirs, we had hip-hop dance, we had the cast come out and talk about their characters that they play in the show. We really wanted to break down that barrier between, you know, this is a Black play only for, you know, no, we want everybody to come. We want Black people to enjoy this experience, but we want the community to understand, hey, this is about family. This is about love. Can you relate with family? Can you relate with love? Can you relate with the humor and not getting along with that auntie who gets on your last nerve?
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Listen.
So,
you're telling my business, Q. Wait a minute. No, I love that. And okay, I do have to say that I feel some kind of a way in this moment right now that I did not receive that invite. Okay. I just shared that I am a foodie. I mean, those who know me know and know it well. Okay. I don't understand. Can we get a repeat, a redo? I mean,
listen, there's more community jams in the future, Carol. I promise you that. Will definitely be invited to the cookout, to the community jam, to the fall. Okay. So we had a good time and the cast really felt welcome. It's really important too that we make sure that the cast feels welcome and the folks who we want to come see it, which is everyone, but specifically making sure that Black folks do come out and enjoy this show.
I love that. I have to tell you, I mean, if I might interject for just one moment, because I'm not familiar with another theater celebrating in that way. But you said, listen, we want the community to come out, the cast to come out, meet we want you all, we want this to be, the word it's escaping me right now because I'm stuck on the chicken, the macaroni and cheese, and the biscuit. But
we ate.
yeah,
Like
I
my
know
grandmother
you
would say.
did.
My grandmother from North Carolina would say, we ate.
Oh, see, I know you did. And y'all had some good music too.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, you invited community to,
Right.
I think that was awesome. I love that family. You see, I've gotten carried away. If you have just joined us, you're tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. That's WURDradio.com. You know I'm going to say it just because I like to do so. But I want to make you aware, for those who just tuned in, we're talking about events, things that you can do, and we're offering you options, letting you know what's going on. We were talking about what's taking place on Sunday, May 14th. That's Paula Holloway, if you just missed her. But now we're talking about the play, Chicken and Biscuits, and it begins on May 16th. Is that correct?
Correct.
That is correct. So it begins on May 16th and it runs until
June 4th.
June 4th, and it will take place at the Bristol
Riverside Theater.
Bristol Riverside Theater. Now, I know what you're saying. I've never heard of this theater. I don't know where this theater is. Well, guess what? Miss Q is going to tell you exactly where it's located. She's going to make sure that you know exactly where it's located.
It's right on the corner of Radcliffe Street, 120 Radcliffe Street in Bristol, Pennsylvania. So come on down. We're right on the water. You cannot miss us. We're right on the corner. Please do come by and see this show. See some Black theater. This is for everyone to enjoy. You can relate with family. You can connect and enjoy just having a good laugh. We all need to laugh right now. Okay. Definitely does that. So please do come out. We also have our Black Theater Night. Historically, theaters have not always been the most welcoming places for audiences of color, for Black audiences. And we really want to break down that barrier. We really want to make sure when we talk about accessibility, that theater is not just some bougie thing over there on yonder, okay? That anybody can come and enjoy theater. So our Black Theater Night specifically, we do have discounted tickets on that night. Is 50% off. We're just trying to work on folks getting comfortable in our theaters. Okay. We know Black folks have the coins too. Okay. Don't get it twisted. Okay. But we also want to make sure that folks just get into our theater and experience theater in community. So, when we talk about accessibility, we've done outreach with grassroots organizations in Bucks County, in Bristol, that are also serving underserved communities. We are reaching out and making sure that youth come to this play. We are doing a lot of work, but we need folks to come out and support what's going on. We want to do more theater like this in Bristol, and we can't do it without you. So please come out, show out, enjoy yourself, cackle, kiki.
That's right.
We want to see you.
Like we say, show up and show out. That's what we say, right? We want you to show up and show out. But so listen, what I'm going to do, because we've invited all of you to come out and talk with us about the play, family. Again, we want to make sure you have all the information that you need. The play, it will run from May 16th through June
4th.
June 4th. So I'm telling you this for those of you who've not yet secured whatever you're going to do with for mom, other mom, bonus mom, I want to be my mom, all of that. I wish she was my mom, all of that. Or if you just want to get out too, because I'm going to get out and I'm going to go see the play. I can promise you that. But if you're just looking for something to do, why not see Chicken and Biscuits? Why not go see Chicken and Biscuits at the Bristol River Theater?
Bristol Riverside Theater.
Riverside Theater. I got to get that right. Caroline, what's happening here? At the Bristol Riverside Theater. No, we got to get that right now. We can't send people to the wrong place. The Bristol Riverside Theater.
Can I plug one thing in, Carol, here with the Black Theater Night?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to talk about our Black professional nights. It happens on the same exact night, right? So right up down the street at the King George Inn, basically you can get a nice meal. You can mingle and mix, get yourself something, little sip of something, whatever you do, okay? And mix and mingle with other professionals Okay, mixing me with other professionals. This is about building friendships, connection, and then enjoying a creative experience. Walk right on over to the theater, and this is all of the price of $44 flat. Go get you something to eat, mix and mingle with other professionals. Come on over to the theater, enjoy the show, and now you can't get a better deal than that.
Well, what night is that?
That is the same night. We are trying to get folks in the door for Black Theater Night. So
what day? What's the date? What's the
May
actual
26th. May 26th. It's on our website, brtstage.org.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? brtstage.org. Okay, so we've gotten our information. What we want to do right now, though, we want to talk with some cast members because, that's always okay. I can't say that's the fun part because Q, you have been the fun part thus far.
And Carol, I'm coming.
Listen. Q, you have been the fun part. Family, listen, if you've just joined us, you're tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. Listen, join the conversation. I invite you to do so all the time. You may have a question that I have not yet asked, and you can do so by sending it to our socials on Facebook, or you can call us at 215-634-8065, or you can call us toll free at 1-866-361-0900. So at this time, I'm going to invite some of our cast members into the room so they can talk with us too. They say ladies before gents. So I'm going to ask Miss Ashley Nicole Baptiste to come into the room as well as Mr. Walt DeShields. Hello, family. Hello, family.
Hello. It's so exciting to be here. Thank you for the invitation. I'm honored to be sharing space with all these beautiful artists and people part of the theater and meeting you for the first time, Carol. Thank you for the invitation.
It's my pleasure. It is truly my pleasure. I am such an advocate of the creative arts, especially and particularly theater. I stayed in the theater when I was younger. We lived not far from I don't know if you're familiar, but the Merriam Theater in Philadelphia, down in Center City. We lived in walking distance, so I saw everything that came through there. Thanks to my mother, because I love the theater. So I'm so excited, and I mean it. Family, y'all heard me say it. I'm going to see the play. So please talk with us. Well, Walt, sitting there all quiet. How you doing, Walt, from South Philly?
Hey, what's up, Carol? Oh, how you doing, darling?
I will not complain. I will do no such thing.
See you again.
Okay.
Yes,
it's such a pleasure and privilege to have all of you here.
Absolutely.
But it's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. We did a play together a long time ago.
Yeah, a couple of minutes ago, right?
But I stay up on you. My girl, make sure you're all right.
I'm trying. I do what he allows. I do what the Lord allows.
That's right.
That's right.
You hear me? So on that note, can you both talk with us about the roles that you play in this play, Chicken and Biscuits?
Absolutely. Ashley, you want to start?
Okay. All right. So first off, my name is Ashley Nicole Baptiste. I'm originally from San Diego, California. I currently reside in Jersey City. Right now I'm in Bristol, just so people know where I'm at, where I'm from. I am playing the character named Simone. And I hate saying too much because I don't want to give away, based on. But what I can say, the feeling that I'm getting about our play is it's a place you go to watch these characters to know that you're not alone. So you'll see a piece of yourself or maybe a family member that on that stage. I know I see it for myself, and I know that I really, my character Simone really resonates with me based on what she's going through. It's a comedy, but then there's also there's this true investigation of trying to figure out how to connect with family, dealing with trying to make sure you're working with the human condition. Human condition. So if we're dealing with, let's say, grief, how do people process that? So my character is on their own stage of grief. in many different ways, which I don't want to say too much because I would like for you to experience it in real time. But she's definitely a go-getter. She's mama's girl, tries to be very perfect with everything that she does. But there's a lot underlying, which I've been enjoying as an actor to play with, the layers of Simone and how to reveal what is actually going on with her. So that to me has been a really fun journey. Just to navigate that and figure out what is the humanity within this character, what is the humanity in all the other characters, and how can we make the audience feel like they're not alone by spending time with us for that evening.
Ashley, I'm going to say I love this explanation that you just gave, but I'm more. I'm absolutely interested in the evasiveness as well, because she said I can't say too much. I don't want to say too much, so I cannot wait to see. Simone, is it? I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I will tell you that. Family, again, if you have just joined us, you're tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. I'm going to say it just because I like to do so. That's WURDradio.com. We are talking about the play Chicken and Biscuits. We are now talking with some of the cast members. And again, for those of you who have just tuned in, we're going to share some of this information again because we want to make sure that you too come and see Chicken and Biscuits. But right now, what we're going to do is take a short break, okay? So whatever you do, just stay with us, okay? Because we will be right back.
Jeff Brown, as you know by now, is a grocer who used his ShopRite supermarkets to address food deserts. His stores now feed about a quarter of all Philadelphians. More, Jeff started a program to hire the formerly incarcerated. His stores employ over 500 returning citizens. Jeff's solution became a national model for combating a food crisis and poverty. During COVID, when city government shut down, Jeff Brown raised money to support over 1,100 small businesses. He kept neighborhoods alive, from barbershops to our pre-K centers. Jeff Brown gives away numerous community gifts every year, from computer centers across the city to basketball courts for the youth. On Thanksgiving, he provides thousands of turkeys to help feed families across Philadelphia. So vote. Vote early. Together we can fight back. Jeff Brown is the mayor we need to change things and make our city safe and healthy again.
Paid for by Jeff Brown for mayor.
The Pennsylvania primary election is Tuesday, May 16th. There are important races on the ballot that will shape the future of Philadelphia. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you have your mail-in ballot, please don't wait. Send your voted ballot back via mail, Dropbox, or mobile site around the city. Your mail-in ballot must be returned by 8 p.m. on May 16th. Your vote is your voice, so make sure you're heard on Tuesday, May 16th. For more information, visit vote.phila.gov.
Did you know Henry Ossawa Tanner, the first internationally known African-American painter, lived and studied right here in Philadelphia? As the first Black student admitted to the prestigious Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts, Tanner broke barriers with his innovative moving paintings and influenced generations of artists around the world. To find out more about the efforts to preserve his legacy and North Philadelphia childhood home, visit thetannerhouse.org, a message from the Friends of the Tanner House.
What are you waiting for? If you've been enjoying the information and interviews WURD provides every day, or come out to our community events, it might be time to become a member. This year marks the 20th anniversary of WURD, and there's no better time to join the forward movement. Sign up or renew your sustaining membership at just $90, or your digital membership for just $5 a month. Join online at wordradio.com/membership, or pick up the phone and give us a call at 215-425-7875. Press 4 for assistance. The time to join is now.
What am I waiting for?
The WURD Radio newsletter, keeping you informed, engaged, and connected. Sign up by visiting wordradio.com. Scroll to the bottom of the page and type your email address under Connect with Us. You'll receive the latest information on WURD Radio, messages from our president and CEO, Sarah Lomax-Reese, exclusive articles and multimedia content, and resources. Stay informed with the WURD Radio newsletter.
What's up, Philly? It's Solomon Jones. Don't look now, but the school year is almost over. But are you over the classroom experience at your local school? Maybe Commonwealth Charter Academy is the solution. Check out ccaeducate.me and learn more about the market leader in public cyber education. Did you know that over 4,000 students from Philly already attend CCA? Did you know that CCA has over 1,300 certified teachers offering world-class instruction streamed into the safe confines of your home? Would it surprise you that CCA offers over 400 different classes and 900 field trips at no cost to you? In addition, every learner receives a headset, laptop, and help with internet connectivity at no cost whatsoever. If you're ready for your school to over-deliver on teaching, safety, and convenience, check out ccaeducate.me today. That's ccaeducate.me.
On May 16, Election Day, Philadelphia voters have an important ballot question to answer. Should the Home Rule Charter be amended to establish a Chief Public Safety Director? City Council believes the answer is yes. We've seen over 1,000 homicides and shootings. Philadelphia needs a Chief Public Safety Director to coordinate violence prevention among city agencies. Washington, Los Angeles, Trenton, and other cities have public safety directors. On Tuesday, May 16th, vote yes on the ballot question to create a Chief Public Safety Director.
Tune in Saturday at 3 p.m. for Let's Talk Safety with Fire Commissioner Adam Teal. Learn about fire prevention and emergency preparedness and join the conversation.
Pollution from trucks is a public health crisis. Diesel-burning trucks belch dangerous levels of pollution, and communities living near ports and along freight corridors breathe especially high levels of this dirty air. But this crisis has a solution. My name is Sasan Sadat, and I work for Earth Justice. I'm working to clean up our air quality, particularly for communities that bear the burden of diesel pollution. For the sake of our lungs, our health, and our climate, the future of trucking in this country has got to be zero emissions. Until then, I will never rest.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Earth Justice is fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. If clean air matters to you, visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Here's what you missed on Wake Up with WURD.
We're joined by lawyer Kevin Mincy. He's a founding partner at Mincy Fitzpatrick Ross LLC. Joins us to talk about the strange case of George Santos. He had a history of fraud, but once he won election, this flood of lies came out about his background. What were some of the things that he was saying that kind of got the attention of law enforcement?
He claimed that his mother had died in 9/11, and that wasn't true. One, he misled Congress with his financial statement. Once those articles came out and the public became enraged that this guy was about to be elected to Congress, then they started digging into his disclosure forms and find out one of the more egregious frauds is that he was committing COVID fraud in the sense that he was getting COVID unemployment funds while still drawing a salary from a business that was paying $120,000 a year. He's reporting to the federal government that he's not making any money. He needs COVID funds to help him be able to pay his bills and survive. So all in all, it was 13 counts for the crimes of fraud and lies that he committed. And then there were so many other lies that were kind of uncovered by journalists as we got to know more and more about George Santos. That it seemed like every day we were learning something new about him.
Tune in to Wake Up with WURD with Solomon Jones every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on WURD. Progressive Black Talk Media.
What is love?
You're listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
I think I know what love
Well, hello there, family. Welcome back. Welcome back to the top of the second hour of Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. So, I don't know if you caught the first half, but if you did not, I'm going to let you know that what we're doing is offering you some options for this Mother's Day, this 2023 Mother's Day, as we're coming upon Mother's Day weekend. So earlier in the episode, we talked with Paula Holloway, whose show will take place on Sunday, May 14th. And now we're talking with the cast and the director of the play Chicken and Biscuits, also with Miss Quadria, oh my goodness, who is Bristol Riverside Theater's Director of Education and Community Engagement. But before they come back into the room with us right now, we're just going to concentrate on the cast. If you missed it, Ashley Nicole Baptiste was telling us that she plays the character Simone. She's being all evasive, y'all. So that means, you know, there's a lot that we need to know about this character. But what we did not hear was from Walt DeShields about the character that he plays. So I'm really curious to hear, what character do you play, Walt?
Shout out to the WURD family. I'm playing Reverend Dr. Reginald E. Mabry.
Oh,
Amen.
My goodness.
So I play the husband of
Very good. Very talented.
Thank you, Ashley. Of one of the sisters in the play.
Nice. It looks like we're having just a little technical issue with reception for Walt. Well, we're losing you. You're going in and out. We did hear you say that you play the husband of one of the sisters, and then you froze for a moment. Okay, so I want to make sure we didn't miss anything. Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I play the husband of one of the sisters in the play, presiding over this day, this very sad day in the life of the Mabry family. And so I'm the pastor. I'm the pastor. I'm the preacher.
I love it.
And that's my daughter. Ashley plays my daughter.
Oh, shucks. So this family here, okay, because I know Tyrone was explaining to us, and family, by the way, Tyrone Robinson is the director of the play. He was explaining to us that, you know, there's a little bit of real life family going on in here, some situations with which we could all relate. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like he was telling a little bit of my business, because, you know, there's some things in there, But tell me, so you play the good Reverend Doctor. Is this a good Reverend? Is he a good man? Is he?
Oh yeah. Reginald is a very good man. He's a loving husband, a loving father. He cares very much about his family and the church, and yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's had a lot of fun with him.
Oh, okay.
Running that motorcycle real loud.
Oh, all right. I was about to say, wait now, what's happening? But
you know,
we got a little jolt. Somebody was extra powered right there.
Warm outside. You know how they get.
No worries at all. Family, I just want to remind you that you're tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. Right now, we're talking with some of the cast members of Chicken and Biscuits. I love the title. You know, like I said, I'm a foodie, so the title alone had me before. You know, before I was told what the play was about, which I think is awesome. But tell me, how was it? What was it like for you playing these roles? Could you identify in any way with the roles, like you personally? Could you identify with these roles that you're playing?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I certainly could. There was a time in my very young life where I was, intending on being a minister. And so, some of that is there. I was at least a childhood and young adult member of Tasker Street Baptist Missionary Church in South Philly. Reverend James A. Love is still presiding. And so, the Black church is a part of our DNA, and that experience. But also, what makes this play universal is the Black family, right, component. and all of us here at least. So I've existed in the Black family, and what that means in American culture, the very specificity of that experience for many of us. So, that part doesn't take a lot of work. I'm a father, so, that plays into, how I, address my children and what I want for them and things like that. What's really good about Chicken and Biscuits is it ain't that deep. I think kind of how you alluding to, Carol, like we all live the same lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, our families ain't that much different from each other. We're very and
there's that freeze again. There's that freeze. But what he did say, there was truth to what he was saying, and I can relate to that and identify with the cast, like saying this. It's not that we're not that far. Yeah. And you heard me when I saw that you came into the room. I said, "Hey, South Philly."
That's right.
I was born and bred in South Philly myself, so that's love, that's family.
Yeah.
But so you were talking about. You said you play the role of the doctor, the good Reverend Doctor, and that you are a father in the play. Yeah. Would you both say this is a good play for children, for kids, for young adults?
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. My kids are going to come.
I want to let our family members know. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My children will be there, and they range from 9 to 22, so they'll all be there. Yeah.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. So this is family.
It's family friendly.
This is family friendly. This is a good play that everybody should see. I'm going to bring Miss Q back into the room so she can tell us some more about the theater and these wonderful, magnificent events that I missed because I didn't receive my invite to attend. But
Listen, Carol, let me tell you first, because Q just like one of the things I've enjoyed about working in Bristol is that riverside. It's by the river. It's a great, calm, peaceful place to work. And you get out there on a day of good weather, you'll enjoy your whole day out. I know Bristol was like this. It's just a town that we think about in Philly, but so come down for a good day in Bristol. You'll see a good show and you'll have some good scenery. I just wanted to say that.
I'm glad to hear that. I was going to ask because Q, you were talking about the events that you all are planning and some that have taken place. But now here I am. Like I said, I'm born and bred in South Philadelphia, but I don't really frequent Bristol. So it's good to know that there is some entertainment for us.
Right.
That there is something welcoming us in Bristol.
Bristol, I think actually it's great that you're saying this because there's a vibrant Black community in Bristol. There are a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, and I think as in a lot of institutions such as Bristol Riverside Theater and beyond theaters, there's opportunities to amplify the wonderful, amazing work that Black folks are doing, business owners are doing. If we have a platform to do that, to support what's happening, then we ought to do it. So when we think about a Black theater night, making sure that it's not that we don't have the coins to come to the theater. It's making sure that we feel comfortable, making sure that we see folks who look like us, that the front of house staff looks like us, or is diverse. Why do we want to go to theaters in Bucks County if we don't see folks who look like us also reflected, stories that we can relate to? We are doing some deep work at this theater beyond of what's on the stage, but behind the scenes, and trying to figure out our identity and how we can make sure that folks feel welcomed at our theater, make sure that we are doing the hard work and looking at where there are flaws and holes so that we can continue to be vibrant and reflect the community that we serve. And that, it's young people, it's people of different races and backgrounds, different genders, whatever it may be, that is the diverse audiences that are out here who want to see stories and understand stories that connect with them, So
I love that.
Some work here, and that work is not always easy. And it takes a lot of our community partners as well, and building trust. just like a lot of institutions, it's not just a drive-by situation where we do something real quick and check a box. It has to be deeper than that, and we have to check ourselves. And that's what's happening here. And I'm not going to say it's always easy, but people feel it and they see it, and they know when they're genuinely welcome, and they know when they're they know when it's not just for show, but we're doing the work. And so I invite folks in Bucks County, I invite folks beyond Bucks County and the Philly community to come and enjoy the theater that we are doing here. I want to talk hit a few points when I come back to the Black Theater Night, because it is 50% off. And the discount code for that is blackout. It doesn't matter if it's caps, lowercase, there's a little spot on the theater's website, brtstage.org. May 26th, you go ahead and put blackout in there and you get 50% off. Come fill up the house. Please do.
I want you to repeat that. I want you to slow down though and repeat that for us so our family members can write it down. Okay. Because we want to make sure they have all the information that they need. I don't want you to rush through it. I don't want you to rush through it at all. So can we start with the website first, please?
Sure. The website is brtstage.org. And you go ahead and click on that chicken and biscuits, right? Okay. And then after that, you go on to May 26th. And there's a little, discount code area. You put in blackout. It doesn't matter.
It is not case sensitive. It could be all caps. It could be lowercase.
Yes. And you will see that discount. So please do come, and come any day beyond that day as well. We would love to see you. We are putting underneath the Black Theater Night on May 26th. We are also putting the Black Professionals Night. And you don't need a discount code for that. You just go ahead and click there. We can only take up to about 50 people because that's the deal we got worked out at the restaurant now. But please, it ain't full yet. We want to see you. Come enjoy, commune with us, eat with us, chill with us, walk over to the theater. It's only $44. Enjoy.
I love that. Yeah. I have to commend you all because, like I said, I'm born and bred in South Philadelphia, and you all know I travel, I get out and about, but Bristol has just not been one of the places to where I ventured, and it's right up the road. So it feels good to know, there's something up there too. There's something going on, in which I can take part and I can enjoy. So I'm looking forward to May 26th. Okay, I'm definitely looking forward to May 26th, but I'm looking forward so I can see the play on that night too. I can
yes.
I can take part in all of the activities. It can be like a full evening for me.
Yeah. You do the Black Professionals Night. You can, mix and mingle at the King George, which is just a walking distance, like just a skip, hop. You can throw a rock. Okay, enjoy your meal, mix and mingle. We'll have some games and some going on. Then you walk on over to the theater and enjoy the show. Okay. Yes.
Is there ample parking?
There is a good amount of parking, but it gets a little tight now, so come early.
Okay. I just need to know. That's why I'm asking. I just need to know.
Parking lot, but it does fill up. There's street and there's also public parking like less than a mile from the theater. It's pretty close. I want to give a shout out to Freedom Neighborhood 1, who we're partnering with on the Black Professionals Night. And they are organizing the Juneteenth Festival happening right here in Bristol on June 18th, right at the Bristol Lions Park over here. So we are partnering with them. They're a grassroots organization who's doing a lot for the community and specifically the Black community in Bristol, who we are partnering with, Kayvon Johnson and Deanna Derry.
I love that. So I have one more question about so if I decide to come on May 26th and I attend the Black Professionals event, at what time does that start and at what time does the play start?
Okay, so the Black Professionals Night, I believe, starts at 5:30 at the King George. And that's when you just mix and mingling, networking and enjoying a good meal. And, we got to leave a little time so you can do your thing, right?
Okay.
Show starts. Let me get it together. Come on.
Like 7:30, right?
Like 7:30, something like that. So,
isn't it 7:30?
I gotta double check, but it's on the website.
Okay, everything is on the website, but I will tell you this, family. So what we do know is that if we intend to go see the play for Mother's Day, it begins on May 16th. Okay, and it runs until June 4th. So you've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time to get it in. We can take the whole family, as we've learned from the cast. We can take the whole family, and we can see the whole play, and everybody will enjoy it. That's what we've been told. That's what we understand. And for those of us, who want to participate in the Black Professional event, we can do so on May 26th and see the play. Okay, so you can see the play twice, though. You can take mom or your other mother or your bonus mother or whomever. You can take her, and then you can go again when you go on Black Professional Night, because I know you're going to enjoy it. I know you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Family, if you just joined us, you are tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. Listen, I've been inviting you all night to join the conversation, and you can do so by calling us at 215-634-8065, or you can call us toll free at 1-866-361-0900. Whatever you do, though, stay with us, because we're going to take just a short break, and we'll be right back.
WURD Radio Digital Tip of the Month with Stephanie Humphrey. Brought to you by Comcast.
It's always useful to have some tips on how to make your smartphone battery last longer, and here are a couple you might not have thought of. First, closing the apps on your phone probably won't save battery life. That may have been the case with earlier technology, but today's phones are optimized for apps, and opening them from scratch actually takes more battery power than just keeping them open. If you like streaming things like music, podcasts, or movies, try downloading the content to your phone to listen offline if that option is available. Streaming from the internet uses up way more battery life than listening to something that's stored in your phone's memory. So think about using these two tips to make sure your smartphone battery lasts all day. Stay tuned to WURD for more tips, and stay connected with us at wordradio.com.
The Pennsylvania primary election is Tuesday, May 16th. There are important races on the ballot that will shape the future of Philadelphia. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you have your mail-in ballot, please don't wait. Send your voted ballot back via mail, Dropbox, or mobile site around the city. Your mail-in ballot must be returned by 8 p.m. on May 16th. Your vote is your voice, so make sure you're heard on Tuesday, May 16th. For more information, visit vote.phila.gov.
Reverend Louise Williams Bishop is a Philly icon and living legend. WURD Radio will honor her legacy this Mother's Day, Sunday, May 14th from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. during Gospel Times, hosted by Kayla J. We would love for you to participate in the celebration. If you'd like to share your love for Reverend Louise, an inspirational message to her, or even a Mother's Day shout out, simply call 215-425-7875, extension 125. That's a Mother's Day celebration for Reverend Louise Williams Bishop. Sunday, May 14th from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hosted by Kayla J. Only on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. Founders Day is just around the corner, and it's time to nominate a person or a group for the 3rd Annual Community Impact Award. Nominees should be a person or a group in business, health and wellness, creative and performing arts, and community engagement who works tirelessly to strengthen and uplift our community. You can also nominate a WURD host or staff member. The deadline for nominations is June 9th. Please visit our website at wordradio.com, scroll to the latest news section, and click on the post about making a nomination for WURD's Community Impact Award. The finalists will be announced on Friday, June 30th, and the recipients will receive their awards during the Founders Day celebration on August 18th. So, save the date and make a nomination today.
What is love?
You're listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
I think I know what love is.
Hey there, family. Welcome back. You are tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. That's WURDradio.com. So, what we're doing tonight, we are talking with you about Mother's Day weekend, and we're telling you of different events that are taking place in and around the area that you might enjoy, that you might just want to indulge in. So we talked first with Paula Holliday about her event that is taking place on Sunday, May 14, Mother's Day itself. And now we're talking about the play, Chicken and Biscuits. I love it. I love it. Which will run from May 16th through June 4th. And it will do so at the Bristol Riverside Theater. So we've been talking with Ms. Quadria Tongori, who is the Director of Education and Community Engagement at Bristol Riverside Theater. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and we've been talking with none other than Miss Ashley Nicole Baptiste and Mr. Walt DeShields, who are cast members in the play. What they've expressed thus far is that this is a play that none of us want to miss. They said you don't want to miss any part of this. And you can bring the kids, you can bring grandma, you can bring pop, you can bring auntie and unc. You can bring everybody because it's a true family event, one that everyone will enjoy, one that everyone can enjoy. And before they leave us, I'm going to ask if you could once again share the website with us so we'll know how to get tickets.
Yep. So the website is brtstage.org. Now, so when you go on the website, there is also just like a picture that says Blackout Night. And that's May 26th. And Blackout Night, the doors open at 7:30 and the show starts at 8 o'clock. It's 50% off. The discount code is Blackout. Okay? Don't worry about the caps. You can, that doesn't matter. Blackout is 50% off. Now, at the
all one
end,
word. I'm sorry.
all one word. One word. And at the end of the show, we will have our actors coming back out on stage and having a community conversation. Tyrone, Walt.
We keep losing
y'all
Walt.
Come and see Walt, okay? Come see the show and you're going to come see Walt do his thing, okay? They ain't going to miss you too long, Walt. But after the show, there will be a community conversation with the actors in the play and Tyrone L. Robinson, the director of the play. There will also be some light refreshments, okay? Because we ain't going to leave you hungry, okay? Because we got the comfort foods, okay? So enjoy some snacks, okay? You're going to get a snack now after the show, okay? And I want to reiterate, Blackout for the discount on May 26th. Now, I ain't gonna forget about this Black Professionals Night. Now, we were talking about the time, and I was like, okay, so the time is 5:30 at the King George restaurant, which is walking distance right by Bristol Riverside Theater. Where do you find the link for Black Professionals Night? You'll find it right under Blackout Night. So there's a space for Black Professionals Night. You're gonna click that link for $44. You get a meal, you get to mix and mingle, kiki, have a good time, network. Come on over and see the show. I don't know where you're going to find that price.
I don't know either.
Feed you, okay?
I don't know
feed
either.
You're going to have a good time.
What? That sounds amazing to me. Do you hear me?
Yes. Q, you are an excellent marketer. I just have to say, I have to give you some.
Well, I need to let people know what's going on, okay? Don't sleep on us, okay? brtstage.org. That's because they're going to see what you're doing, okay? You was trying to be quiet about what Simone is doing in the play, but people need to know what's going on, okay?
brtstage.org.
Yes.
All right. I have shared that.
Us.
I've shared it. No, I've shared it on our social.
You said you shared it.
I sure did. Yes, I did. You will see it. You will see it. brtstage.org. That's where our family members are going to go to purchase their tickets.
We can't wait to see it.
Listen, well, y'all know I'm coming. So y'all are going to see me. You're going to see me there. And I'm going to look for you too.
Okay, I'm going to be looking for you.
I'm going to look for each and every. So wait, so let me ask you this. So do we get to talk with the cast at every showing or just particularly on the 26th?
Okay, that's a great question. It's particularly on the 26th.
Okay.
Listen, there's a lot of work that goes on. They be tired. They need a rest.
I know.
But this is such a special event where the community conversation is held by local organizers in the community. The folks who organized Juneteenth are going to be facilitating this conversation with Tyrone L. Robinson and the cast and audience. If there's actors or people who are interested in acting or generally just want to know more about the show, this is a great time just to be in community and have conversation about what you saw on stage, or just ask questions and just to connect.
I love it. I love it. I love it. OMG. I can't wait. So family, you will see me there. I will be there on May 26th. Okay. I will see you all there. And ladies, thank you. Thank you. Please give my love to Walt and let him know that I'm sorry we were having such technical difficulties that, it was, just beyond our control, but we were happy to have him here as well. Tyrone as well. And family, I will see you if you're there on May 26th, because I will be there. Ladies, have a great evening. Thank you again. Chicken and Biscuits from May 16th through June 4th.
Yes, it is.
May 26th is the night that, we're all congregating after the show.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful connecting with you, Carol. And thank you, everyone who's listening tonight. We hope to see you at Chicken and Biscuits at brtstage.org. Come through,
she is
fam.
awesome.
Come
Okay,
check us
you
out.
are awesome. I'm going to hire you myself.
Come on now. Come on,
Thank
Carol.
you, ladies.
Hey.
Have a good night.
Black families, Black women, support us,
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, family. So here we are. We're sharing with you, what's taking place on this Mother's Day 2023. We're telling you what's going on, some things that are going on in and around the area. And so first we've talked about May 14th, Sunday, May 14th, which is Paula Holloway, at the Shaking Crab. And we just shared that the play Chicken and Biscuits, which is a family play, will take place from May 16th through June 4th at the Bristol Riverside Theater. And now we have one more event to share with you, another event that is taking place this weekend. So if you can't get out on Sunday, or you say, okay, I just can't get to the play for whatever reason, there's one more event that you can attend, and it will take place on Saturday, May 13th. And the event is hosted by none other than my good friend and friend to the show, Mr. Shannon Woodall. So I'm going to just invite him to come into the room. Family, I invite you to meet Shannon Woodall. Hi, Shannon.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Carol. How are you?
I am well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm in the room.
I know that's right. You did. First of all, family, Shannon always has 1 million things going on. Okay. So I was leery. I said, Shannon, are you going to come and talk with us about the event? Are you going to be able to do so? So I'm happy to see you here.
It's a pleasure, and it's an honor to be here right now, actually. I'm glad I was able to do this.
Me too. So, okay, Shannon, I know we have like a half hour left to the show. So I want to make sure our family members are have all the information they need in the event that Saturday is the day that they want to celebrate. Please tell us about the event, what it is, where it's taking place, and all of that good stuff.
I've just partnered with Heavenly Visions Music Management, who is Miss Stacy. She has a gospel entertainment group, which we partnered just to do this gospel event and a few other events that's going to take place in the future, one of which is this Saturday, May 13th. It's at the Shaking Crab. I know y'all been hearing that name a lot lately.
That's the new spot. That's the new place.
It's the new spot. That's my spot. So, I've been just curating a lot of events through there. But this is my first gospel event, so it's very special. The AMW side, which is a music world, which is my company, we are now starting a gospel section of it. So Saturday's our first event, which will include a gospel comedian, gospel, a whole bunch of recording artists like Anton Milton, Spencer, Elder Chris, Lamar Bryan. These all phenomenal artists. Tracy Shy. We have a magician. His name is Derek Lee. So you're getting a lot of different things on this program. It's like a variety show. It'd be like you Vegas somewhere doing for the love of God. We're doing for the love of Christ. It's gospel event.
So we get to have just one little element of Vegas, but
yeah,
we get to stay clean.
Yeah,
clean. We get to stay clean.
I hope you like seafood because they have a lot of seafood, crab legs and steak. It's a surf and turf brunch starting at 1:00 p.m. So I hope that everybody that's here can come out. If you can't do anything on Sunday, Saturday would be the perfect opportunity. That's why I took the Saturday date for those that want to do it outside of Sunday, because Sunday can be like a rush.
So you said on Saturday, May 13th, from what time? 1 until
3.
1 until 3. So Shannon is having an event. It's a gospel spirited event. Would you say?
Yes.
So there are gospel artists, a celebration. So there are artists that will sing. There's a comedian, right? There's a magician.
Yeah. Door prizes.
Wait a minute. Door prize. What?
We did a lot. Like I said, we going all out. I have to do more for the Lord than I would do for anything else. So I'm proud to do this event. It's going to be wonderful.
And family, what I can say is that I know Shannon personally, and Shannon, we used to go to church together every Sunday. We used to be in church together.
Yes,
every Sunday. Yes, we did. Every Sunday we were in church together. So I do know your history. I do know your history with the Lord, and I do know your history of service. And we still work together in many arenas. You've seen Shannon playing with me at different events. So we still work together. We're still creating together. We're still writing music together now. But separate and apart from that, I do know your heart, and I know that at the core of everything you do is the Lord. So it was, it just felt good to me to be able to let our family members know what you're doing now, because Shannon curates an event. Is it once a week?
Yes, every Wednesday.
He curates another event, which is once a week. He's trying to, give us a place to go. So give us something to do, help to get some others out of some places in which they don't need to be,
culture.
And have some good, clean fun.
Get the culture of, I'll say, in our city, in our tri-state, I say tri-state area. Philly is Delaware. Philly is, Willingboro, where I'm from, Jersey, Camden, Trenton. We're all one, really. We're all in the same area, so we share, the culture here. So I'm just trying to create some creative spaces for a lot of musicians, and people can go, like you said, clean, really clean place. You ain't got to worry about anything dirty or anything. Really clean. Food is wonderful. If you like seafood, as long as you're not allergic to anything,
I love
seafood.
Right. But I love that you're offering this event on Saturday too, as opposed to Sunday. So it gives, our family members a choice.
Options.
Exactly. If Sunday is not available to them, which I think is awesome. And what you're providing, what you're offering. I mean, wait a minute. How many artists are there performing?
6. Yeah. Yep. Elder. Yep. 6.
The 6 people are singing. They're actually singing.
Well, including the comedian. See, the comedian and the magician is the same person. His name is Mr. Derek Lee. Google him. He's pretty funny.
Okay, so there's an array of entertainment.
Yes.
An array of entertainment. There's what is it? 2 hours? You said 1 to 3.
Yes.
Was that what it?
It may go over 3:30.
1 to 3.
We have that space.
Oh, okay. If we have so much fun, if we have enough fun, it may go. Okay. Family, oh my goodness. If you've just joined us, you're tuned in to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. That's WURDradio.com. And we're talking about events. We're talking about things that you can do to celebrate Mother's Day 2023. You don't have to bring mom. You can come by yourself. You can bring mom. You can bring auntie. You can bring whomever you like, because all of these events about which we're speaking, they're fun. This is good, clean fun. This is family oriented fun, and it supports It supports. From our socials, Joey Dixon writes, "Peace." Hi there, Joey. So nice of you to join us. And Stacy Cleveland says, "Hey, Shannon." So look at you. Look at
That
you.
is my buddy.
Look at you.
That is the CEO of Heavenly Vision Music Management.
Nice. Well, hi, Stacy.
Put this thing together really good.
So you just say you partnered with Stacy.
Yes, that's my partner. Gospel side. Yep.
Congrats to the both of you on your endeavors. I think it's awesome. Again, family, we talk all the time about so much going on, and we talk about, a lot of things, a lot of negative things that are happening in the world right now. Right. And it feels good to be able to talk about a good, clean event. And all three events that we mentioned are events that, are good, clean events and events that the whole family can enjoy. On our socials, Chris Clements says, "Aw, Shannon." So Shannon is doing his part, and he's trying to help us, give us something to do even on Wednesdays. But for this weekend, okay, yes. Shannon has an event that he's put together with Stacy Cleveland. They've partnered to present an event to us and for us so we can celebrate Mother's Day weekend. And it will be on Saturday, May 13th at the Shaking Crab. I have to get the address again because I don't have it in front of me. And I know you don't remember it offhand, do you?
Yes.
You do?
40, I should have just typed it in. 43 East Snyder Avenue.
43 East Snyder Avenue. I love it. So there are going to be vocalists. They're going to be there's a comedian, there's a magician, and there's wonderful, delicious seafood that Shannon said. OMG. Yes. Okay, so family, what we're going to do right now, we are going to take just a short break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk with Shannon some more before we wrap up. So stay with us because we'll be right back.
The Pennsylvania primary election is Tuesday, May 16th. There are important races on the ballot that will shape the future of Philadelphia. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you have your mail-in ballot, please don't wait. Send your voted ballot back via mail, Dropbox, or mobile site around the city. Your mail-in ballot must be returned by 8 p.m. on May 16th. Your vote is your voice, so make sure you're heard on Tuesday, May 16th. For more information, visit vote.phila.gov.
Tune in Election Day, May 16th at 10 a.m. to the Laborers District PAC Fund live broadcast, moderated by Charles Ellison and hosted by Ryan Boyer and Ernest Owens. A lineup of in-person interviews with the candidates on Election Day. Tune in May 16th at 10 a.m.
Let's face it, life looks a little different. During these times, we're doing our best to keep our minds and bodies strong. And getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters, like having game night at home. Yeah, can't do that while sick with the flu. Now imagine family movie night that your daughter can't live without. Well, that's ruined. And don't forget your uncle's socially distanced cookout. See, that's why it's important to be at our strongest. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
WURD Radio is the only African-American owned and operated talk radio station in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and one of only 3 remaining in the country. In the past 20 years, WURD has evolved into a multimedia, multi-platform communications company that reaches deeply into the Black community through radio, events, digital, and social media. It is considered the go-to channel to engage, interact, and connect with Philadelphia's Black community. Our brand is built on the personal legacy of our founder, Walter P. Lomax Jr., MD. Dr. Lomax was a brilliant physician who established medical centers in underserved neighborhoods throughout Philadelphia to provide high-quality health care to Black and Brown communities for over 30 years. One of his most ambitious acquisitions was when he purchased WURD Radio. He understood the power of ownership and the power of independent media. Through WURD, he wanted to ensure that Philadelphia's Black community had the ability to speak and be heard in their own voice. We are celebrating 20 years of Black excellence. We are celebrating 20 years of progressive Black talk media.
Let me tell you something, and don't you ever forget it. That success is nothing without someone you love to share it with.
You're listening to Love and Life with Carol Riddick on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Hey there, family. Welcome back. You're tuned into Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. That's WURDradio.com. You all see, I've been on 100 tonight. I am all over the place. Okay, tonight, I don't know what's going on. I think it's the excitement that I have because I think all of what we're sharing tonight is so awesome and it's good, clean, like wholesome family fun, that everybody can enjoy. And I think that's what it is because I am all over the place, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Because I want you to know about all of these good events. What we're doing in tonight's episode in celebration of Mother's Day. We're sharing with you some of the events that are taking place in and around the city. And we started with an event that will take place on Sunday, on actual Mother's Day, Sunday, May 14th. It's Paula Holloway, none other than Paula Holloway. OMG, right?
Oh, yeah.
Paula's going to be at the Shaking Crab as well, which is located at 43 East Snyder Avenue. And then we're talking about if you can't make it out on Sunday, if you're saying, that's just a lot, it's too much, you can come to Shannon's event, Shannon and Stacy's event, which will take place on Saturday, May 13th. And it will take place from 1 until 3. And Shannon says maybe beyond, but but definitely it will begin at 1 p.m. And that too is taking place at the same venue, the Shaking Crab, which is located at 43 East Snyder Avenue. That begins at 1 p.m. He said there are going to be vocalists. There will be a comedian. There will be a magician. I mean, he said it's like a little splash of Vegas, but just the clean part. It's a variety show, but it's clean, right? You said it's
Saints
clean.
version. The Saints version.
I love it. This is the Saints version of Vegas. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to take a moment to go to our socials and say hello to some of our family members who are joining us. Malcolm Avery. Hi there. He writes that he's watching and listening from West Mount Airy. Hi there, Malcolm. Thank you for doing so. It's always so nice to know that our family members are in the room with us. And Joseph, hi. Joseph is in Florida. Oh my goodness. He writes, he's from sunny, safe South Florida. He would like he says, please do a show for us at the Funky Biscuit in Boca Raton. OMG. Oh, I love it. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to come down there though. I'm just going to have to make my way down to South Florida. But Joseph, there's love for you. We've talked in the past and you've even made suggestions to us. So thank you for joining us as well. What I'd like to do at this moment is ask Shannon's partner in this event, Stacy, to come into the room and talk with us a little more about this event. Stacy, how are you? Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Hello, Miss Carol Riddick. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Stacy. What's up?
Listen, I'm good. I'm super, super excited to be here. I'm sorry I'm coming in at the last minute, but I am certainly honored to be on your show, Miss Riddick. And thank you for having us.
No, thank you. The pleasure is mine. And better late than never. That's what they say, right? And I truly do believe that. But it's a pleasure to have you here. So we're talking about celebrating Mother's Day 2023. And I thought, what better way than to give our family members some options? You know, for those of us, or for those of you who've not yet decided what you're doing, or you've not yet planned, maybe, you know, it snuck up on you. Here are some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful options. Okay. And you don't even have to fight over the days. Saturday, you can come to the Shake and Crab for this variety event. Okay, as Shannon called it, the variety event. You know, the clean Vegas style. Okay, event. Which is awesome. Or you could go on a Sunday to see PAULA HOLLOWAY, or you could do all, but both of them. You could spend your weekend at the Shake and Crab and then go to see the play later on in the week. So tell me something. How did you guys come up with the idea for this event? Because I mean, this variety event, it sounds amazing, but like, from where did you get this idea?
You can go. I've been talking. You can.
Now Shannon gonna make me do all the talking. All right. It's okay. So I am the CEO of Heavenly Visions Music Management, and we've been around since 2009. So we've done a lot of different types of events. I specialize in doing showcases for new gospel artists. So at my last event, Shannon and I were working together, and we're like, you know what, we got to do some more things. There's plenty of things that we can do that's coming up, and Mother's Day was the very next thing. So we decided to partner on it. You know, and as I heard earlier on your show, you know, a lot of people have a lot of mixed emotions about Mother's Day, and the fact of some of us not having our mothers with us. I have friends, you know, who, including myself, we just decide not to do much in terms of Mother's Day because our mothers are no longer here. But what better way to celebrate your mother, even you know, just in a way of tribute? Because during our show, we're definitely going to do a tribute, because there's some healing that needs to be done, and some people have just chosen to not be healed in order to ignore it and just be sad that their mom is no longer here. But what a nice way to celebrate and pay tribute to mothers who have blessed us, you know, during their time here, and they have instilled in us values and morals. And, you know, why not continue to celebrate her? Why not continue to, you know, see the glass half full and half empty? We now have opportunities to share what has been imparted into us, into our children, into, you know, others around us. So we are going to be a blessing to many people on this Saturday. I'm looking forward to the tribute. We might even shed some tears in there, but then we have the comedy that's going to come, and, you know, so there's going to be a mixture of fun, food, there are giveaways. You got a choice between lobster and steak. You know, we're going to just have fun. We have great gospel music. Tracy Shy, Sue Spencer. What? Oh, and then you got Shannon and his band. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. So we're really going to have a good time on Saturday.
I love that. I love that. I just want to say thank you for joining us. And Stacey, I'm so glad that you were able to do so. I know you all have a lot going on. Trust me. I know that you do. And especially in preparation for this weekend. So I'm happy that you all were able to stop by and to share some information with us about the event. Oh, how do we get tickets? I didn't ask that.
Shannon,
we are on Eventbrite. So
okay.
We go. Yeah.
So when we go to Eventbrite, what do we look for? What's the title of the event?
Yes, so you're going to look for the Mother's Day musical celebration.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And it's at the Shaking Crab. We do have a variety of ways to pay. So if you just want to show only, we have tickets at the door for that. Moms that are coming are $10 off the ticket price. Let's see.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got a couple little things. We want everybody to just come that's available and they don't have plans. Come on out and be with us.
And even those like you were saying, Stacey, and like I said earlier, and like you said, Shannon, for those of us whose mothers aren't here, even if we just want to come out and celebrate and to celebrate them, or just to come out, yeah,
Bring them
you
out.
can bring a mother. You can, like I
Sponsor
said, you can bring your other mother, your bonus mother, anyone that you see
as a mother.
as a mother, or you can come by yourself. You can bring your auntie, you can bring your neighbor. So again, thank you for providing, some different entertainment for us. Thank you for providing some clean entertainment for us as well. Some family entertainment, like you said. There's the comedian will be a clean comedian, so we can all indulge and have fun in that as well. We know there'll be awesome food. The tickets, you said, are available on Eventbrite. And the title of the event is Mother's Day Celebration. Is that correct?
Yes, Mother's Day musical celebration.
Mother's Day musical celebration. Carol, get that right. Get that right. So I just want to say thank you again, family. It's that time where we wrap up. As we wrap up tonight's episode, I extend my utmost gratitude to you as you continue to support Love and Life. Special thanks to all of our guests, to Paula Holloway, to Miss Q, to Ashley, to Walt, to Tyrone, to Shannon, to Stacey. Just thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for the events that you are putting together, because, we all need some good, clean fun nowadays. And it feels good to know that we can support and that we can make our family members aware that it is there for us. Thank you to the entire WURD family. Special thanks, though, to Miss Kayla J, for making sure everything runs smoothly, even though I was all over the place tonight. Family, you know what I say. I tell you every single episode that we're all in this together. So I ask you to be good to you, but be good to those around you. Have a great night, family. Have a great night. And be sure to join me again Monday through Thursday, 7 to 9, for another edition of Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. Have a good night, family.
The Pennsylvania primary election is Tuesday, May 16th. There are important